The war was over, but peace did not follow easily. The armistice ended the gunfire, not the suffering. For millions across Europe and beyond, 1918 marked not victory, but a haunting beginning. Over 70 million had served. 9 million soldiers were dead, 21 million wounded. Civilian death tolls from famine, disease, and genocide climbed even higher. And as if the war was not enough, a pandemic swept the world. The Spanish flu would kill more people in a year than the war had in 4. 4 empires collapsed in the wake of war. In Russia, revolution toppled the czars and birthed the first communist state. Austro-Hungary disintegrated into a patchwork of new nations: Czechoslovakia, Yugoslavia, Austria, Hungary. The Ottoman Empire, once spanning 3 continents, was now partitioned by foreign powers. In 1917, Russia erupted in revolution. By 1918, it descended into civil war. The Bolsheviks, led by Lenin, fought royalists, liberals, and foreign interventionists. For the West, this was terrifying. Communism had declared war on capitalism. The Red Scare would haunt Europe and America for years to come. In June 1919, the victorious Allies met at Versailles. Their goal: peace. But the result was a treaty that many saw as a blueprint for future conflict. Germany was blamed for the entire war, forced to pay reparations, lose colonies and territories, and accept military limitations. Humiliation turned to anger. The war had ended, but resentment had just begun. The war redrew borders, but not always cleanly. Ethnic tensions exploded in Eastern Europe. Poles fought Ukrainians. Romanians battled Hungarians. Armenians clashed with Turks. Nationalism, once a spark for the war, now fueled civil unrest, border wars, and mass displacements. Italy, though on the winning side, felt betrayed. Promised lands had not been delivered. Inflation soared. Strikes paralyzed the nation. Into this chaos stepped Benito Mussolini, a war veteran with a simple message: order, strength, and revival. By 1922, fascism seized power. Italy became the first modern dictatorship born from the ruins of World War I. Germany, stripped of empire, grappled with democracy. The Weimar Republic was born weak, surrounded by enemies, within and without. Hyperinflation destroyed savings. Veterans formed paramilitary groups. The far left sought revolution. The far right sought revenge. And in 1923, a failed uprising in Munich would introduce a name that would echo through history: Adolf Hitler. In the Middle East, Ottoman defeat did not bring freedom, but foreign control. The Sykes-Picot Agreement carved up Arab lands between Britain and France. In Turkey, nationalist resistance led by Mustafa Kemal rejected the Treaty of Sèvres. By 1923, the Republic of Turkey was born. From war, from revolution, from defiance. A League of Nations was formed to preserve peace, but lacked teeth, and the United States refused to join. The 1920s brought a brief illusion of recovery, but beneath the surface, scars festered. Economies were fragile. Politics polarized, empires staggered on. The storm had paused. It had not passed. World War I was called the war to end all wars, but it ended in vengeance, chaos, and deep division. New ideologies had risen. Democracies were fragile. Dictators waited in the wings. The next war was already growing, in broken promises, empty stomachs, and furious minds. In Episode 9, the world unravels, from economic collapse to totalitarian rise. The 1930s will show how the Great War never truly ended.